this early in a long time. Started thinking, man. Either they don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on in the hood.
Alright, Hohen. Welcome to a little video. It's not really an update video. It's just kind of one of these end of the year type videos that we've always done. I kind of got this idea a month or two. I think in October I had this idea, or maybe November, one of the two. But I kind of wanted to look back at the channel. Yeah, I don't really know a good angle for this. I'm kind of laying back in my chair. But let's start with the channel stuff first, because that might be a little bit easier to start discussions. So I'm on my YouTube channel right now. I'm gonna go over to videos, and as of right now, there has been a total of, and not counting the Metallica or Megadeth like Doom cover albums, there's been a total of should I not even count the live streams? I won't count the live streams. I've made 21 videos this entire year. That's a lot less than what I used to make when I was younger, but also I didn't really have editing software. I didn't really know what it meant to render videos and do all of that until I finally got editing software. But we'll get into that. So let's first cover, our 20. I mean, YouTube sent me an email. I don't know if I have it still. They sent me like an email right around the beginning of this year, but it's like, I don't know, it'll probably make me depressed, so I rather just, do it through my own means. So I wrote down some questions here for myself. How many subs did we get? I think the total amount of subscribers we had in total was around 567, I think is what it was. It's gone down. Yesterday it was 564, now it's 563 at the time of this recording. So that's, that sucks, but oh well. It's a natural part of YouTube. I mean, I haven't really been uploading any content. It seems like a lot of people didn't like the Cyberpunk video, which we'll get to that soon. It was kind of nice to have gained such a boost, though, of subscribers. I thought I was doing really well, but I don't know, maybe people just got bored of the content, or maybe they just stopped liking the content. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really get feedback or anything, so it kind of, I don't get a whole lot of feedback. I get some, depending on the video. If it's a good video, I'll get feedback. If it's a bad video, people don't say anything about it. So, let's just jump right into this one. Worst video. What was my worst video? I would say my worst video was probably demo reel, like episode 16. That was probably the worst video, because we were on a very good kind of like stable, like I know what I'm kind of doing. Like I got a sense of like, I thought I know what people wanted to see. But when we got to episode 16, which was the tactical combat department game, I recorded that one at like the start of this year, and around the start of this year, I think it was somewhere around this year. I recorded that video, and I don't I really didn't remember a lot of it at the time. I kind of forgot about it. There were like 2 good jokes in that entire video. But the rest of it was just, there wasn't much I could really do. It wasn't, I don't think it's a really fun video to watch. It just doesn't really go anywhere. Like, you can't really make kind of SWAT tactical games, or at least I couldn't make them fun, I guess. So I would say that one's probably my worst video. It doesn't have a lot of views. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a whole lot of likes. Originally, Krim, my artist, she was supposed to make art for the you know, I asked her if she could make some art for the video, and I had asked her if she could make it like my character, but like in SWAT uniform and everything. And I guess the gun was just like, there was too much detail on it, and it was giving her a rough time. And I just kind of decided it was best to not have art for the video. Like, it just didn't really matter at that point. Like, the video itself is not even that good. The only thing that would be worthwhile is the art. So at the end of the day, it was just like, yeah, let's just, you know, let's call it, let's just move on. You know, let's try and, I wanted her, like, I'd rather show her art in like a good video than in one that's like not so good. So that's why I would say the demo reel episode 16 is it's my worst video by far. Let's see here. Let's see, what other type of questions have I written for myself? Most disappointing video, probably the most disappointing video, I mean, I guess you could say the tactical combat game, because it didn't get a whole lot of views. I would say the most disappointing video would be the Protus video. I worked really hard on that video. I was working every day. I was trying to think of funny things to add to the video. And it's not really the game's fault. Like, the game is fine, but when I initially posted that video, and I tweeted at the devs, because I thought maybe they would have liked to might have liked to see it, because some other retro FPS content creators were also sharing theirs and things. So I did that, and they tweeted back at me that I was using an older build of the game. Mind you, I spent a lot of time working on this video, and I wasn't able to get into the beta for the game until I think the 3rd try. So I didn't really have time to kind of craft that video early so I could get it out before the early access version that's available now. So I was stuck with a video that was part of the beta build, but I figured that some of the same ideas could still be applied to the early access version. And I guess the devs didn't really agree with me on that. And so within like the first, I would say, few minutes of the video being up, it got a dislike. And I pretty much took that as the video was a failure. It's gotten better now. I think it has a lot more likes, and it has 50 views. But that was probably the most disappointing video, because I thought it was going to do extremely well. And it really didn't. And I put so much effort into that video and time, and it just didn't. It wasn't what I hoped for. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad video, but it's just kind of, I don't know. I really don't like to talk about it. It's just, there was a lot of like bad things surrounding that video, so I don't really like to talk about it as much. Alright, so moving on from that, let's talk about hardest video to make. I would say a lot of them were, I don't know, maybe the Dread X Collection 2 video was the hardest one. I mean, there's also Hell Hunt and the Protus and Conscript videos, and the Discord Talk episode 1, the Skittle Gnomes bit. But that Dread X Collection 2 video, what happened was the PR person at Dread X, I sent a quick message to, because I guess they were wanting content creators to show off the game. So I thought, hey, you know, might as well see what happens. So I sent a quick message and everything, and lucky enough, they got back to me, and they sent me a key for the game. I made sure to state that in the video so people would know that I did get a key for the game. But I played the game. I played only one game, and then I was doing all the puzzles, which is not what you're supposed to do, apparently. We had gotten that game, the key for that game, a little bit late, I would say. Like, the game was coming out in, like, I think 2 days or something like that. So I only had one. I had a very tight schedule for that video. So what happened was, as soon as I recorded everything, I told Krim, who just you know, to clarify, not only is my girlfriend, but is also my character artist. So she does all the art that you see now in the videos, so they look more, I would say, professional and better in quality overall. So, you know. Anyways, so I just sent her like, hey, could you make, like, you know, the Jason, which I think it turned out very well. I would say that one's the hardest because I had to make that video, and I still didn't get it on the day of release. I think I got it, I think, a day after everyone else was posting videos about it and everything, and I wanted to get clarification too. But I figured since everyone else was posting videos, I guess it was fine. So yeah, I would say the Dread X Collection 2 video was probably the hardest one to make. The most fun video I probably made was probably the Among Us video. That video kind of just happened. Like, I'd seen the game around and everything. I'd seen, you know, it was getting popular and everything. And I didn't play it just because it was popular. I played it because it looked fun. It kind of looked similar to games that I had already played, like Trouble in Terrace Town, Murder, you know, that kind of social deception type games. Those are the games that I really like. And so I originally played on the phone first, and I really enjoyed it. And so then we talked about maybe playing it on the computer, recording it and everything. So that's what we did. We got a copy. Krim was nice enough to get me a copy, and we played it with TV Universe, which that was the first time that I've talked to TV and Universe in a very long time. And I'd say that was probably the most fun I had. Like, even though there was like bits where I was like, oh, this is just so stressful, I still really enjoyed making that video overall because I think it's a very funny video. There are 2 jokes in it that I really don't like anymore, and there's like kind of some bits that are a little bit too long, that could have made it a lot shorter. But considering the fact that the Discord talk video, if that was added on to it, would have made it a 50-minute video, and I was like, this is already too much. Like, I figured that, because I always make the first episode in anything, like series related, as long as like an hour, and so, you know, it was getting close, but I figured that, you know, for Among Us video, people would probably just, you know, prefer like some short videos. So I kind of learned from that, where it's like, okay, in the future, we're going to cut it down a little bit more. We're going to make it a little bit shorter. I want to try and get the next Among Us video, whenever I work on it, down to like 15 to 25 minutes long. I think that's a more comfortable time for Among Us videos. So, but it was the most fun. It was the most, like, I kind of got to do like little, not really animation, but you know, I got to move around like characters and everything, which was very fun. And Krim had a really good time drawing everything. And one of the funny things was I specifically asked her to, because there's a bit where I knew that Universe was the killer because I was dead, because he killed me, and I didn't want to give Universe the satisfaction of having like a knife and everything. Like I didn't want to give him the satisfaction of having, like, you know, to be a serial killer or whatever, because I was like, I don't really want to do that. So I was thinking in my head, I was like, well, what type of serial killer could go in space? Originally, Krim suggested that we could do aliens. I didn't want to do that because aliens aren't really like serial killers, but she explained that, you know, because there's many death animations, because there's like the whole like the spaceman opens his like bodysuit into like a mouth, and then like sticks the tongue out and kills the person. So that's where the whole idea of alien came from, but I wanted to do like strictly a serial killer, and the first thing that came into my mind was like, I want Jason, specifically Jason X, the one where he's from space. And she was like, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can. There's too much detail. And I was like, well, I believe you could do it. And if we, you know, if we have to do something different, then we'll do something different. But I believe that she could do it, and she did it. And it's exactly the way I wanted. Because I didn't. What I wanted is like, I just want his outfit. And she was like, wait, so you want me to make Jason X character size like the size of the characters? And I was like, yeah. And I don't want him to have like a bodysuit like the characters, because that's not, he doesn't wear a bodysuit. Because at that point, it would then just be the Jason X mask, and it wouldn't make, I don't think it would have made for a good, like, I don't know, I wanted to get the clear reference in there of like the Jason X and everything, if anyone got it. I don't know how many people actually got it, but I still enjoy it. It's still nice to see it every now and then. She got it right. Another fun video was the Skittle Gnome video. The reason why I don't want to talk about that one too much is because while it was fun, like it was a fun video, I would say, however, that it got a little difficult at the end, because I had to render everything through Blender in order to have the VHS effect. But in terms of art, like, goddamn, that Skittle Gnome is just fucking funny. Like, I originally thought that because Krim really likes horror, like that's her thing. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. She says that I pronounce horror like whore, and that's not it at all. Like I say horror. I don't know how you know, scary shit. That's the you know, this stuff that she likes. So I originally thought, oh, she's gonna make this Hironome like all creepy and stuff. But it was a lot more like folklore-ish, and I thought it was even better because I was thinking like, oh, she's gonna make it like super creepy and everything, which that's the reason why I told her that like I don't want, you know, just forget about the tactical combat department video, because I'd rather you work on something that you're enjoying and not something that you're not in, you know, you're having a hard time with and it's just not getting there. So I thought, oh well, she's gonna make it like all scary and everything, and then she showed me the image and it's just great. It's just great. It's just like a little, he borderline looks like Santa Claus, but it's just like little Skittles and little gnome. I love it. I really do. I love it. But it was more on the side of like the art was more fun than the actually making the video. The art was more fun than making the video. The video was still fun to make, but not as fun as the Among Us video, in my opinion. So that's the most fun. This is already a long video, so that's great. Most surprising video, that one's, oh, I don't know. There isn't really, I would say the most surprising video is probably the West of Dead video, mainly because that was a video that I've been kind of bored of doing the Let's Plays and everything, even though I'm starting a new one. I wanted to do something different, and I always wanted to mix, sorry for moving the mic so much. I always wanted to mix writing with my videos, because I actually really like to write. I haven't had so much time to write anymore though, because I've been working on videos a lot, but I really enjoy writing. I enjoy writing just stories, or writing my opinion about things. Like I have a script for a game, maybe coming out very soon, who knows, it really depends. But yeah, I wrote it down and everything. I was like, you know, this would be actually really fun. I don't know what I was gonna do with it. I think I was gonna make it a video, but I opted not to. Instead, I did the West of Dead video, and it was most surprising to me because I got a comment by someone who was like, thank you for like showing the game and everything, but like, could you make it a little bit shorter and more to the point? And I fully agree with that. Like, after making the video, I realized that the West of Dead video, it's iffy. I would say it's iffy above all else. I wouldn't say it's my worst video, because there's, you know, demo reel episode 16 for that one. But it's definitely, it could have been better. It could have been a lot better, but I'm not disappointed by it. From that guy's comment, I was like, oh, maybe I should keep going. Maybe I'll get somewhere. You know, take this feedback that I was given. I rarely, you know, again, I rarely get feedback, but I took the feedback that he gave me, because when I watch the video now, it's kind of like, yeah, it's really not about the game. Like, the game doesn't really get going until, like, I think 20 minutes into the video, 10 minutes in, I think. I don't remember. But, like, I spend the entire intro just talking about, like, Hellboy and shit. And it's like, I went on for such a long rant about Hellboy when the whole point of bringing up Hellboy was it was like the art style and everything, and the fact that Ron Perlman was in it. And I was being like, oh, well, it's like if Hellboy was a video game. It's like, okay. But I could have just been like explained like what Hellboy was on a basic surface and then just move on. I could have done a lot better on the cutting. I tried the best that I could. It is a very long video, and I really like making long videos because that's what I personally like to watch. I like putting long videos in the background and listening to them, or, you know, watching kind of like video game documentaries and everything. But it wasn't, it could have been a lot better, but it was the most surprising because it was the first time I had gotten feedback and a person was very happy with the video, wishing it could be better. And I don't know if they're still around or anything watching videos. Hopefully you are. I plan on, I've been working on this one script, but I'm going on break, but I'll get to that soon. So the next one, best video. Obviously the best video on the channel is the Hell Hunt video. That video, even though I think I could have made it a little bit shorter, and for whatever reason the rendering got fucked, pardon my French, it got screwed over. Like, I don't know why, but like when you watch the video, like there's a little bit of screen tearing. Not the one that we're currently facing right now, but it was literally looking like it looked like it was one of my older videos. And that really pissed me off, because I was also working on that video for such a long time, because I looked at it and I was like, this looks like a game that should be covered. And I didn't see anyone really covering at the time. I didn't see a whole lot of other retro FPS content creators covering it. I don't know if they have covered it since, but I really wanted to cover that one and talk about how you know, I wanted to add that element of like, okay, what is like, not like the moral, but just kind of like, you know, the point of the video. And so I recorded Hell Hunt, and then I never got back to it for a while, and I'll get into reasons why. But I eventually got back to it, and I was like, all right, the Realms Deep like event where they were showing off a bunch of retro FPS games, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna work my ass off, and I'm gonna get this video out in August. Comes out in September. But I was so beaten with that video because I was like, I did so much work with it, and I asked TV and NASA if they could send me game footage. I worked so hard on that video. I wanted that video to be as good as I possibly could make it. You know, I wanted to be as good as it could be. And with the mistakes, I was so sad. Like, I didn't get it on the deadline, and it didn't look as good as it possibly could be. So I was like, oh my god, I screwed up. I made a terrible video. And so during the event, I just uploaded the video. I was like, yep, here you go. Here's the video. Hopefully, you know. And I'm not really, I wouldn't say like close friends with the developers. I follow them on Twitter. They follow me back. But they've been really friendly towards me. Like anytime I reply in their conversations and everything, they reply back sometimes. But they're really nice to talk to on Twitter. And really friendly too. And they I'm pretty sure they not only retweeted the video, talked about the video, but they made my day, because I was in such a shitty mood when the video was uploaded, because it's like, I made a fucking awful video. they replied to the tweet, and they were like, here we go. And this was from the devs. In Hell Hunt, swimming speed will not slow down and no need to breathe forever. They were like, we're not changing the swimming, because I made up a point in the video. I was like, please God, devs, don't change the swimming in the game. And they're like, all right, we won't change the swimming, it's fine. And so it really brightened my day to know that they watched the video. I don't know if they watched the whole video, but they watched the video. It just made my day to know that they not only watched little bits of the video if they didn't watch the whole video, but made a joke about it. So, and after the video was like posted initially, and then they retweeted it and everything, it started getting traction. It's the highest video, like in terms of views. Like, it's higher than any Payday video. Like, Payday videos would always get a bunch of views. Like, the review pack is at 200 views right now. But to know that I made a video that's not my normal content that people know me for, or what I used to do, it gained so much traction. And I thank the devs for that, and I thank everyone who helped me through that. And it reinforced the idea, because I got so worried. I was like, I was worried that I couldn't make videos by myself, / I can't make videos that are just me talking about something that I love. Because I figured that most people would just want to see, me play with my friends and everything. And that, I want to see that too. I love my friends, and I love spending time with them, and I love making videos with them. But it hurts when people say that those are the only good videos. Like, that really pisses me off, or used to. Because I thought that was true. I thought I can't make a video without having my friends there. But the Hell Hunt video really proved that I could make a video without, it being mainly about it didn't have to be a video with my friends. Like, I still had help from them, because Ness and TV sent me the footage, but it wasn't like, oh, let's make a little funny moments video. It was like, no, I want to make what I want to make. I want to make a video talking about the history of FPS games and its future. That's the video I wanted to make, and I want to talk about Hell Hunt while getting that message across. And I got that message, and people love that video. And it makes me so happy to know that no matter how small I am, I was still able to achieve what I wanted to do. And yeah, there's a few mess ups in that video, but at the end of the day, I still love that video. It's the best video, and is my favorite video by far. So yeah, that's the best video on the channel. Please go watch it if you haven't, which I'm assuming that most people have already watched it. Personal hated video. Personal video that I hate. Personal video that I hate. I wouldn't say there's a video that I hate. Maybe the screen tearing one. Maybe the one where I talk about my problem, so everyone knows about it now, so people are aware of it, so I don't feel too terrible when I see it, like, by myself, and knowing that it's in videos, at least other people know. My most hated video, I don't know. I can't really say that there's a video that I hate. Like, I was really disappointed by episode 16. of demo reel, and it is my worst video. My most hated video. Probably top 10 Counter-Strike Global Offensive deaths that make me sad because Ness stole my ace. Personal favorite video, probably Cyberpunk 2077 Episode 1, Night City Blues. I would put Hell Hunt in here too, but I'm trying to be like, no, it's like, you know, it's gotta be individual. But if it wasn't for Cyberpunk, I would put Hell Hunt in there because that is my personal favorite video. But if I couldn't pick Hell Hunt, it would be Cyberpunk 2077 Episode 1, Night City Blues. Reason being, I've been kind of having a long journey with trying to get everything together. You know, this video was so long I probably won't even do the VHS effect, so that saves me a couple of days. But we spent so long trying to get a better setup so I could play the game and show it off, and we got there. Is there a few problems right now? Yeah, storage space is a little low. A little, that's an understatement. The you know, the screen tearing isn't great. I'm very frustrated by that. And of course, Cyberpunk is having their own problems as well. But I finally got to the point where I was able to play the game, and even if I'm not able to record the game, I'm still able to play it, you know. And one of the things, the character art, Krim worked on that art in like a day. She worked on it in a day. And my only complaint is that the resolution got messed up, I guess. So like it's a little bit smaller, because I wanted it to be the same size as all the other ones, because they're kind of a reasonable size where they take up a good chunk of the screen. But the original piece kind of ended up being a lot smaller, and so that's why it's a little bit harder to find a right place for him. But it's still a good piece, and I will most likely show it off in the next Cyberpunk video when that happens. Another thing, I had a really great time my first hour playing the game. You know, I'm not disappointed so far, and I was so happy that I could name the episode titles the way I can. And when I was working on the video, I was so frustrated because I thought I had fixed the screen tearing because I switched over to Shadowplay. I thought it was an OBS issue. Turns out it's also in Shadowplay, so I'm not entirely sure what it is. But I was so frustrated with it, and I was borderline thinking about, you know, giving up and everything again. Krim is always supportive. She's always there when I'm losing my shit. Like I'm in a really awful places. She's always there, so I thank her for that, for having to put up with my bullshit. She's wonderful, and she's great to work with. She's amazing. She's great. She's wonderful. There's no one who I'd rather, you know, I was talking about, you know, who should make, like, I was talking about, like, I wanted different people to make art for me in the future if I got bigger. That way it was different every time. And I eventually started asking her. I was like, hey, would you be okay with making art for the videos? And she said sure. And I've never been more happy to be on YouTube than I am right now. It's stressful. Trust me, it is fucking stressful. And there are still days where I want to give up and I want to just delete everything. But it's so much better to know that I'm not alone. I'm not working alone in this. She's working with me. She does the art. And pretty soon I was hoping that we could eventually start editing videos together and start being in videos together. There's one video that was supposed to come out this year, but Sally didn't, so hopefully it'll come out next year. But I'm so happy to be finally working with someone and not feel alone and feel like that we have, you know, that we're working together on this, you know. She's making the art. I'd be like, hey, can I have, you know, can you do it somewhat like this and everything. And honestly, now there is no one else I would rather do the art for my channel other than her. I love her art, and looking at her art be a part of my videos, I honestly think it makes them a lot better. Like, I think it makes them look somewhat different, but also kind of is a little bit more pleasing to the eye, at least for me, because, you know, I want to display what she can do just as I want to display what I can do. And, you know, she's the perfect artist for me. She's always there when, you know, I need someone to talk to, or I'm going through a tough time, and she's there. Of course, there's also Ness and TV. They were trying to help me out, figure out, you know, what's going on, see if there's a way that we can fix this. My friend Anne, who you probably saw in the Game Awards video, maybe. She's hopefully going to appear in some later videos. She doesn't have a computer, so you're most likely only going to see her in the Among Us videos, or maybe in a Jackbox video. But she's been friends with me for a very long time, and we finally been able to talk on calls and stuff. And I wanted her to be part of my friend group, you know, with Ness and TV and Universe, and she gets along with Crim great. They can sit there and just make fun of me for hours. So that's great. But when I was talking about the issue and everything, she was like, that sucks. And I was like, yeah, I hate the checkered box. It's annoying. And she's like, it's kind of aesthetic. I'm like, great. Great. I'm glad that my aesthetic is unintentional, awful screen tear. And that's great. That's exactly the aesthetic I was going for. But, you know, it is nice that she's able to take an issue I have and make a joke out of it. So I'm very happy with the friend group that I have, and they got me to a point, and including my mom as well, who, you know, made all of this happen for me, and my family as well made all this happen for me so I can play the game. And yeah, there's a lot of problems, but they told me that I should keep going because you guys still enjoy the videos, and so I'm gonna keep going with that. So yeah, so even if the problem doesn't get fixed, you know, now or in the future, somewhere down the line I will find a fix for this problem, hopefully. But for now, you're just gonna have to deal with seeing the fucking boxes from time to time. But they push me up to a point where they're like, you should keep going. And so I made the video. And yeah, there's points where I'm like, there's like in the shower scene, there's boxes. I'm like, what the hell? But, you know, I'm still really happy about that video, and I got to make that outro and everything, which, again, if you tell by the title, the art, and the ending of that video, you most likely know what I'm referencing. But hey, you know, I'll let you guys decide. And the video even got a dislike as well. I think it still has a dislike. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's a little bit too long. I wasn't planning on it for being that long as well. But oh well. You know, people are going to dislike what they're going to dislike. But I really enjoyed making that video, even though it almost made me want to quit. So yeah, it's great. We're like almost an hour in, and there's still stuff that I want to talk about. So the last thing on my list of questions I wanted to ask myself was what to hope for next year. Hopefully we'll make more videos than 21. I don't want to. In the future, I hope that we can fix the problem. If not, hopefully I can just make the videos entertaining enough so that the problem is like there, but it's like, hey, it's still fun. I'm most likely, I want to write more, not just for the videos, but like I also want to work on stories that I haven't been working on. I want to write music again, or like, you know, play the stuff that I've been playing for myself. I want to finally work on my Doom maps again, because I haven't worked on those. Like, those have been being worked on since like 2 years ago. I'm going very slow. I think I'm like on level 5? No, 4? I think somewhere around there. I don't remember. It's been a while, but yeah, I want to work on those again. I'm hoping next year we might get a little bit bigger. Hopefully, you know, I get my everything together so I can post more videos. I want to hopefully post maybe like 50, not counting the MIDI covers and the streams, like hopefully 50 you know, videos. Another thing, I talked about payday videos, and I said that I'm back and everything, and that I'm gonna you know, make at least 4 a month. That's not happening now. I thought I'd probably let everyone know that that's not gonna happen. I can't keep up with that. Originally there was gonna be a payday video talking about the newest update, and it was going to be trench gun, the shotgun. And the reason why I haven't worked on that video is because me and Krim were playing Payday, because I wanted to get her into it and everything. And I was like, hey, this would be for a great series, right? Problem with that, she kept crashing, and I went infamy because I wanted someone to be on the same level as her. So yeah. Next time I play Payday, I'm gonna have to level up and everything. So that's why that video didn't happen. But I just want people to know in the future, if I do play Payday again, it's gonna be on my own terms. Like, I was planning on like really doing the shotgun. Like, covering the mansion was probably gonna be a hassle. I don't even remember what happened. Like, I don't even remember what happens in that heist. I just kind of was like, oh, you know, we played it, and then I don't remember anything. I might play it again someday. I'm gonna have to eventually play Payday again eventually, but I just want people to know that next year there probably won't be a lot of Payday 2 videos. So Or who knows, maybe there will. You know, never say never. But I just want to say that I can't post 4 videos a payday a month. I can't post 1 video a payday a month. Why? Because I'm gonna work on what I want to work on. And I hope you guys can respect that. I understand if you came to this channel for payday videos, but you know, I want to work on other things right now. There's other stuff that I'm really interested in. I've been going through old videos. I want to hopefully clean out a lot of videos that I don't think are worth watching anymore. I want to try and get to maybe like 600 subscribers maybe, or higher. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I just want to start, you know, getting back on track to where I want to be. So yeah, I think that's all the questions. Though I posted a thing on Twitter being like, hey, if there's any questions you want to ask me, you know, reply to this tweet or send me a private DM. Ness sent me one, so it's nice to know that not everyone on Twitter has muted me. But he sent me and again, pardon my French, but this is from the quote himself. He said, buckle up, chuckle fuck. This is gonna be the biggest hard-hitting question you're ever gonna get. Like, seriously, like Dateline Larry King level question here. He really should have said Dateline Larry King shit level, or like level shit question here. I don't know. He asked me pineapple on pizza. Ness asked me pineapple on pizza. He then said, such a sin against all humanity that any heretic liking it, that likes it, should be burned at the stake? Or is it the finest food in the world that anyone that doesn't like it is dead inside? Well, that's a very interesting question there, Ness. Thank you so much for being the only person that asked me a question. And it had to do with fucking pineapple on pizza. God damn it. Pineapple on pizza. Oh, wow. Such a heated debate that is. Personally, right? I'm going to speak personally. I had pineapple on pizza when I was younger, when I was a kid, and I hated it. I hated it. I don't like it at all. And so I refuse to get pineapple on my pizza anytime now. Because the first time I tried it, I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. If you want to know my preferred pizza topping, it's mushrooms. So there you go. That's fun, I guess. Hi, my name's Diamond. I'm 13, and I love mushrooms on pizza. It's my Tinder profile that's never gonna get made. Anyways, so yeah, personally, I don't really like pineapple on pizza. Krim has told me though that she's going to make me a pineapple. She's gonna find some good pineapple pizza for me, or make it. So I guess if she's a heretic for liking pineapple on pizza, I don't know. Though she likes a bunch of weird stuff on pizza, so I don't know. Not anchovies. I don't think she likes anchovies. I'm pretty sure she doesn't. There was I think she said spinach on pizza, which I was so confused by. Like, what's the point? Now flatbread pizza, it's pretty good, but like on normal pizza, like made in, I don't know. I would have to try that one. I like spinach, but anyways, back to your question, Essa. I'm so sorry. This is so important to you. Yeah, personally, I don't really like pineapple on pizza, but does pineapple not deserve to be on pizza? I think it deserves to be on pizza. You know, it's a topping. I mean, it's not gonna kill you if you don't, like, you don't have to eat it. Like, you can order whatever you want on a pizza. You don't have to order pineapple. It's not like you go to a place and the only thing that they have is a Hawaiian pizza, you know? Like, you can just not order it. I don't, it's not really that big of a deal. Now here's the thing. I heard in Sweden, right? This is worse than pineapple on pizza. They put bananas and like chocolate chips, I'm pretty sure, on pizzas. Like, what the, that makes no sense at all to me why that would be on pizza. Bananas and chocolate chips on a pizza, a normal pizza, that makes no sense whatsoever. That makes pineapple look innocent compared to that. Like, what the hell? Like, why? But yeah, I don't know. To each his own. Like, I don't care. I really don't care if you put pineapple on pizza. Just don't serve it to me. Like, if I'm asking for a specific pizza, make me a specific pizza. I don't want pineapple on my pizza. But if you want pineapple, that's fine. I don't care. So yeah, there you go. There's the pineapple question. Now let's talk about this year, right? This is basically a podcast at this point. I'm gonna have to find some gameplay footage to put over it. I'll probably use the rest of the Minecraft footage because I have so much of it that I want to get rid of it so I can delete it and then just put away. There's nothing there. There's no audio. It's just me building shit. So, but then I thought maybe I'd do something else, but I don't know. Anyways, so let's talk about this year. What a rough year it's been. I started this year. It was okay. I was worried about the virus myself. But everyone was like, it won't, it won't get to us or anything. Literally, as soon as I was feeling kind of sick, and the day that the virus had, there were, COVID. I don't want to say that word because I don't know if YouTube still hates people for saying that word, so I don't know. But the virus, like, there were reports in my state of the virus happening. My mom thought that I had contracted the virus somehow. I don't know how. I don't really go out that often. I'm very inside. I don't really, but I went to the hospital, and I don't, I'm not the biggest fan of hospitals, but not the doctors and nurses are fine. It's just the environment is just very, I don't know. It just anxiety inducing. But yeah, I went to the hospital. The people were very friendly. They asked me if I'd seen theMDLune because I had Star Wars PJs on, so They put like a little swab in my nose, and then they were like, yeah, you just have like a weird fever. I've always kind of had weird fevers, like, since I was a kid, so it wasn't unnatural, but it was good that we checked and everything. So came back home. We were quarantined and everything. I was still sick. And life was pretty okay. Then I started playing Minecraft with my friends, which led to us losing a friend. Kind of ironic that whenever we play Minecraft, we always lose him, because we lost him the first time we played Minecraft, so we lost him the second time. Yeah, we had a falling out. He stated his his terms. He wanted me to delete every video that he was in. I said that wasn't fair to everyone else, but I did. However, I'm pretty sure I've gotten rid of all the videos of me and him. His name does still appear. His name is still said. I'm treating him like he's fucking Voldemort or something. But I don't know, out of, respect for him, I guess I just won't mention. But yeah, the videos, well, the videos where it's him with everyone else will still be up, because it's not fair to the work that everyone else put in. But I was working on a CSGO video with him in it, and that's most likely not going to be released now, which kind of sucks because there was some good jokes in it, but we just had a falling out, and I wasn't feeling welcome there again. I've had problems with my friends. There's some times where it's like they'll say something or they won't say something, like when I'm expressing my feelings about something and they don't say anything, and then I feel like they don't, but I hadn't talked to them in a very long time, and we started talking a little bit here and there again. I asked, TV and Ness if they were willing to, send me footage of the games to then talk about. And they've been a little bit more open to me and everything. And we've started hanging out again, and it's great. So that's why videos have also been kind of impacted. They were also impacted because I didn't have editing software. The one software that a friend gave to me just wasn't working for whatever reason. So my mom was kind enough to just buy me my own, and so I'm using that now, but not having the editing software, and also the combination of losing a friend pretty much put a damper on everything. I think we also there was no E3 this year, right? E3 was last year. E3 was the main reason why I had a hard time getting videos up. But yeah, losing a friend and just not having editing software and wanting to get the setup that I wanted to get was just taking time. So that's why videos were not as apparent this year. I'm sorry if you look to my videos for, I don't know. I feel bad because my mom said this would have been the perfect time to make a bunch of videos, but I'm as human as anyone else, and I fell through stressful times. I was supposed to, me and my girlfriend, Krim, character artist girl, it's a weird title. It's her new official title at this metaphorical company that we have. We were supposed to spend time together again in person, and that didn't happen. And again, I know that I'm very fortunate where I am. It still really sucks that I couldn't spend time with her and everything. And this isn't because I'm like, the virus doesn't exist, because it does. It very much does. It just sucks because I wanted to spend time with her and we can't do that because of everything going on. If we lived literally anywhere else, we would have been fine, but I guess not. I guess the UK is having some problems again, so hope my anyone watching me from the UK is doing okay, and just I hope everyone is doing okay, really. I really do. And I was just super stressed with work because I was like, I'm not getting anything done. These videos aren't getting out the time that I want them to, and it was stressful all around. But yeah, it's been nice to have a better friend circle at the end of this year. It's nice to, have some good videos that I'm proud of, even though there's issues and will continue to be issues until I figure out how to fix it. That's another thing I hope for, is hoping that this issue will be fixed, the boxy screen tear. It's been nice to kind of surround myself with friends again and everything, and they've rekindled with the lost friend. I don't really want to, at least not right now. I'm not entirely sure if I ever want to in the future, but for right now I don't want to. I don't wish anything bad on screw it, I'll just say his name. Ness and TV have said his name multiple times in videos that I'm gonna have to, I don't know, work around if he gets upset. But just to clarify, I don't wish any bad things on Matt. I hope that he's doing well. I hope his dog is doing well as well. A lot of well. I just hope that, he's doing okay. Again, I don't really want to rekindle the friendship or anything. I still don't trust him. And, just, I don't really want to go back to that friendship. Maybe sometime in the future, who knows? But for right now, I really don't want to. Yeah, I've been trying to post videos, trying to work on that. Been watching shows and movies. I don't know if any of you are really interested in all that. We're almost at an hour and 21 minutes. Well, we actually are. We're almost at an hour and 30 minutes. So I need to wrap this up because I'm doubting people are going to sit and listen to this. I mean, I just want people to listen. So, this was really not the best position to be talking to. I'm kind of just talking to a blank wall right now, a white wall, rather than my monitor. But yeah, it's been a tough year for me and for everyone else, and I hope everyone's year next year is better. I honestly do. That comes to my next point. I've been really stressed out, and it's been building up over time, and it doesn't help with the screen tearing also. But this is going to be my last video of the year. And I had a good time. I'm not leaving. I hope I'm not leaving. That was another worry, is that the storage meant that I might not be able to record next year. And I just want to let everyone know that I'm very thankful for the time that you've given me, and I'm very happy that you've watched my videos. I'm hoping that maybe you were interested in a game because of one of my videos, or you bought a game, or you game. That's such a weird thing. I hope I brought some comfort enjoy. Maybe, you know, I was there when you needed someone, or like you needed something to take your mind off of some things, you know. I want to be an entertainer. I want to make videos. I want to do a whole assortment of things. I'm just hoping that my videos can bring some joy and take your mind off of the awful things that are happening within our world right now. And I'm just very thankful that people have stuck around and have watched my videos, and that I get to even do this. This is really nice, and I'm just very thankful and fortunate that I'm able to do this. I had plans that if I wasn't able to continue next year, that I would try and make some good videos. And have I made some good videos? I think I have. I really think I have. And so if this really is like the last video of the year or for a while, including next year, I'm happy. I'm happy. I want to continue, but I'm happy. So even though I'm sad about some things, I'm happy about other things. It's really complicated. Anyways, yeah, I'm supposed to be watching Star Wars right now. I'll see you guys in whatever next video I do. I hope to return probably in February. I'm taking a 2-week break, and then I'm going to be working behind the scenes maybe in January if I'm feeling up for it. So yeah, you probably won't see a video from me for a while, until February. Hopefully I'll be making videos for February. Again, if you want to know, see if I'm still alive, you can follow me on Twitter. I only leave Twitter like every 2 days, so, and get upset about something, but, it happens. It's Twitter. It's but yeah, I hope you have a happy holidays, a happy Christmas, because this comes out on Christmas. So, sorry for like the most depressing present ever. So, but I hope this somewhat cheered you up and gave you somewhat a perspective of some of the things. I don't know. I don't know if I answered everyone's questions about what happened behind the scenes. Again, I kind of want to keep some things a little bit, personal to myself. But if you have any questions, I'd happy to answer any of them that are not super personal, or are like, hey, maybe not answer that question. Like, what's the fourth city of Tamal? I don't know. So anyways, the fourth city of Tamal, I don't know what that is. It's probably some Star Wars shit that I'm supposed to be watching. Anyways, happy holidays, happy Christmas. I wish I could have posted more Christmassy videos, but you got the Skittle gnomes in there. That's fine. It's not really Christmas. He's supposed to be spooky, but he looks nice on the surface. Probably will kill you, break your kneecaps. Who knows? Anyways, yeah. Thank you again for just watching my videos and enjoying them, and hopefully I get to make more. So yeah, for the 150th time, happy holidays, happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy other holidays that I can't name, but I don't want to butcher. So just happy holidays. I guess really happy holidays covers the whole gambit, right? It covers the whole, but like, it's kind of like you want to hear someone shout it out, right? You want someone, you're so tired of everyone being like, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Like, what about my holiday, dude? I'm sorry, I don't know your holiday, but a happy holiday. I'm sorry. I hope that wasn't rude. I don't want to butcher, but like, you kind of want people to like shout out your holidays, right? It's like when people shout out your birthday. It's like any normal person that says happy birthday to you is like, they feel obligated. But it's like, oh my God, Oh my God, Billie Eilish just said happy birthday to me. What? Oh my God, I don't even listen to her music that much. I like one of her songs. And Bad Guy's pretty cool. I like the bit where it's like doo 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 doo. I don't know. It's fine. She's fine as an artist. As a person, on the other, she seems cool. But yeah. Anyways, that's it for this long video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, I guess ask me, and then I'll ask you a question of why'd you ask me that. But yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. So have a good holidays, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully. Goodbye. Good night. I thank you for watching. Thank you to Krim, my girlfriend, for watching some of my videos. I'm not her favorite YouTuber, by the way. She hates me. She hates doing. She likes doing the art, but she doesn't. She has other favorite YouTubers, you know. She likes the Game Grumps, apparently. So if I just multiplied myself, I would be able to rival the Game Grumps, maybe. But it'd be the extreme. It'd be extra depressing, you know. Who knows? But no, she's wonderful. I love her, and so happy I get to work with her. I want to thank my friends and my family for supporting me and getting me to this point, and my followers, because I'm going to rebrand my channel as a cult. Just kidding, YouTube. It's a joke, you know. It's like that Unis honest shit, you know. You get it. Yeah, just thank you for watching. Have a good night. Happy Christmas. Try not to say Merry Christmas, because apparently that's not the correct term. I don't know how to end stuff anymore. How do I end stuff? I don't know. Good night.
Back to haunt you. Turned on the TV this morning. Had the shit on about living in a violent world.